Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and today I want to show you how to create a bail for a piece of molded resin. I've gotten a lot of requests for this, and I thought the easiest way would be to show you how to do this using an eye pin, since this is what a lot of people have. So what you're going to first do is look at your mold. Now I'm going to use these two small hearts, and I put them on a piece of black paper so you can see the mold a little bit better. I want to figure out where I want that to stick out. I think I want it to stick out about there. So what I'm going to do is take my round nose pliers and I'm going to bend at a 90-degree angle, and I'm going to make a loop. This is what we have so far. And then I'm just going to curve it so it's centered. And now I'm just going to take this part and just keep making a loop. Just want a little coil, essentially. All right, there we go. And you can be neater with this if the piece is actually going to show through. If you're using a transparent resin, you'll want to be a little bit neater with your loop. If you're using an opaque, it's not going to show, so it doesn't matter. So if you can see, this is not flat. It has dimension to it, and that's because you want something to stick into the resin itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this like so. And now what I need to do is take a piece of tape, and I've already coated my mold with mold release spray, and then I've wiped off the area here of the mold release spray where I'm going to put my tape. So just tape that down. Make sure though that the tape is not going into the mold itself. You just want it on the edge. And now what we're going to do is I have my resin and I filled it with a little bit of glitter. I just thought it'd be fun if I'm doing this anyways. I thought, why not add a little green glitter? And I'm just going to drip it into my mold over the bail I've just created. As long as part of that bail gets covered in resin and is embedded, it's going to hold for you. There we go. Now I'm going to let it cure for 3 full days, and then I'll pop it out and show you what we've got. We've been patient and we've waited 3 days for our resin to cure. I'm going to take off the tape now, and I'm going to pop my hearts out of the mold, and to do that you just depress on the back. They'll pop right out, and then as you can see, we now have our bail that is embedded and it's not going anywhere. You will notice though that sometimes with molds a little bit of excess resin gets along the edges, it overflows just a little, and to remove that you can just take a diamond file and file it right down. Now with this, the hole is still intact, but you might need to widen it a little bit if some resin got in there. And then if you're going to do a lot of sanding of resin, make sure you wear a mask. If you're just doing a little, like right like that, it should be okay. But if you're really going to go at it and file this all down, do make sure you wear a mask so you're not breathing in any of the resin. Show you. So there you go, you can see that side. We've got the resin removed, and we just do the same on the other side. Now if the resin which creeped up along the eye pin is really thin, what you can actually do is you can just pick it off with your fingers. There we go. To remove it. And then as you can see, we can see the actual spiral through the mold if you're using clear resin, or we just add a little green glitter. But if your resin is opaque, you won't see that at all, so you won't have to worry about what that looks like. But that does give it extra strength and durability. And there you have a nice clean bail. I'll put it against black so you can see it a little bit better. So that is all there is to embedding a bail, which we've used an eye pin for, into resin that's been put into a mold.